Jelmer here. In this video I will talk about the free floating back of an Adirondack chair and why this is one of its most amazing design features. Now let's step a little bit closer. So I got the Adirondack on my foldable workbench, and believe it or not, this is one of the first projects that I ever made. I made this in a long time ago, I think in 2013. When I just moved to the island here. I sat in an Adirondack chair and I was like, man, this is such a good chair, I want to make this myself. And at the time I didn't have any tools, I just had like a handsaw, and that's what I used to build this whole thing. So imagine making like an arc with like a really thick handsaw. That was quite a challenge, but I managed to do it still. And yeah, the roughness, you can see it below here. So if you check here, this looks really rough, and the reason it's rough is because I used like an old school handsaw. Back then I didn't have a jigsaw, I didn't even have a driver or a drill. I just had hand tools, and I used like old wood that I could find around here. So this part here, this is part of a fence. I believe this was some other. Oh yeah, this is also part of a fence. You can see like the incision here, and yeah, the legs here. These were like old leftover pieces that I also found. But I'm proud of it because I made this by hand. I just downloaded like a design from the internet, and I just went to town with that. And I have been using this chair for years, and I painted it the second time, and now this layer of paint is coming off. And I'm surprised it keeps up as good as it does, because we live in the Caribbean and the sun here is like extremely intense, so a lot of stuff breaks down. Like the dashboard of my car, it literally falls apart. The LCD doesn't work anymore, things like that. But this chair, it has been on the porch for over 10 years and it's still doing fine. I can paint it again and it's still strong and it's still comfortable. But that's not the subject of this video, because the subject of this video is the free floating back. Now, and what I mean by the free floating back, that's what you can see here. So in the design that I found online, there was a piece of wood here. But I left it out because to me it makes no sense to put a piece of wood here. Except when you literally want to sit here, then it makes sense. But if you use the chair as intended, it makes no sense. And let me show you why. So when you sit in the chair, there's a force pointing this way. Now also, when you sit in the chair, there's a force pointing down. When you build your Adirondack, just keep that in mind, because of the force here and the force here. This one, it is totally redundant. And I would say the proof is in the pudding, because I have been using this chair for over 10 years. It has held up, I haven't had to repair it even once. So that just goes to show this chair is strong enough as it is. So that's just my 2 cents on why you can make a free floating back for an Adirondack chair. And that's why I think it's one of the most amazing design features. I hope you learned something. I hope I inspired you. And go out and build something, and hope to see you for the next video. Thanks for subscribing, and yeah, in case you're interested in the full journey, I have like a second channel. I'll put it up in the screen and in the description below.